Hey guys, Casper Trader back here with another video. And today was a pretty hectic day, but we ended up being about flat on the day. No profit, no gains. And that's not bad. It's better to be flat than lose money. But, obviously you like the gains, right? So today's high was around 635, which is pretty high. I mean, TVIX was most of the reason for it, and UVXY because they shot up like crazy during the day. This was the peak, around 20% up on UVXY and on TVIX, which is basically the same thing, except this one goes, TVIX is a little more volatile. It went up 25%. So during that time, that's when we hit that $635 mark, and we were well above our goal. I mean, we still are above our goal, but that was pretty high. So the reason why I was not I was tempted to panic sell, but I didn't panic sell. Here, when it started dropping and dropping lower, I was super tempted actually. But I remained calm and I patiently remembered why I bought the stock and where I wanted to sell it. I didn't sell it at the right price. I was being kind of greedy. I could have sold it around anywhere above $53. I'd be super happy with it. But unfortunately, I didn't because school makes it a little complicated. But here is the support why I decided to buy in. It hit the support once, twice, and the third time. Third time I bought in a share. Should have bought more, honestly, because I can see the pattern and I was just unconfident about this trade. But now I regain my confidence, and I know that future patterns I should be more confident about putting more money in because I know what's going to happen. Just the pattern. And its highs, which is the resistance, was around $55 here and $52 here. So that varied on these mountains, which may be creating a bear flag pattern where the highs get lower and the lows stay the same. So it may break out in either direction, but I think we're not ready for that yet. It's still going to be like a few weeks before that happens, so no worries. But it hit the highs of like, how much was it today? It was $56 already today. So that would have been a great profit to sell over there, but guess what? I didn't because I was in class and that's complicated. So yeah. So I'm waiting for it to bounce back up because as you can see, it usually takes 1 to 3 days for it to stay at the high, 1 to 3 days. And it's only been up here at this price, even higher, for 1 day. So what I'm pretty sure is going to happen is tomorrow it's going to fall a little bit lower, like maximum 10-12%. And the next day it's going to rebound like it did before here a lot more. So I'm going to plan on selling around here, but who knows? It might rebound tomorrow. We never know. So that's it with TVIX, and UVXY is basically the exact same thing, exact same ETF, except it's a little less volatile. And I have a little more shares in it. I mean, I have the same amount of shares, but more equity in it. Same story goes for UVXY. And you guys is a little interesting. So it's been showing that it hit the whenever it hit the support around $131, and like here you can't see it without the candlestick pattern. So with that candlestick chart, it hit the low of like 128. But whenever it hit like about 131, as it did today, it hit, the low was 131, then it rebounded back up. Yeah, during the day it hit the low of 131 and it rebounded back up. And whenever it hits, historically speaking, whenever it hits this support, it always bounces back up. So I bought in one share. I was planning to buy in one share here, but I had a little too small amount of capital, 127, so $13 away from buying a share. But I was planning to, and if I could, I would buy a share here. And then I'm waiting for it to come back up. I'm guessing tomorrow it's going to go back up, but you never know. It may take 1 day, 2 days, or even 3 days for this to happen. And selling at around $152 would be a pretty nice margin. $12 per share, which is around 10%. That's pretty good. And that would support us a lot with our weekly goal. Weekly goal of 5% or more. So that's all with what happened today, and I'll come back updating you tomorrow on what's up. Hopefully we're going to be in the profit. And if you have any questions or want me to explain anything, go ahead, feel free to comment down below and I'll answer your questions.